This is my review of the ABBA album The Visitors. It was released in 1981, produced by Benny and Bjorn. This is an album, or another album that I got in 2015. It was a birthday present along with Super Trooper. This was definitely the album that I listened to the more of the two at the time when I got it. This was like my driving around album that I'd listened to in my car for pretty much like probably the whole second half of 2015 and definitely probably into like fall of 2016. Just an album that immediately clicked with me for some reason. I think a lot of people don't like this album as much, or at least from some of the reviews and stuff it seems I've read, it seems to have like kind of a lesser reputation because it's kind of darker than most ABBA albums and like the way it sounds and a little bit like, I don't know, just not as happy and poppy. But I think it's really cool the direction that it's in, and it's, even though like it's really different, it's really kind of stands out more for being so different. The first song, The Visitors, the title track, is I think probably my favorite ABBA opening track of all time. It's kind of a longer song, and probably like, I don't know, I find it like extremely catchy, but it's probably not as like catchy as some of their other like big hits and stuff. But I just think it's a great song, great way to open the album. It's a really different song for them. Just everything about it sounds and kind of feels really different for them. But I just love everything about it. It's just such a cool song. The second song, Head Over Heels, another one I really like. I think it's really catchy. Really like the like backing music. I'm not sure if it's like what's making the main part, or well, I'm not sure if I should call it the main part or not. But there's this one part that kind of like starts out the song, and there's some instrument, and I don't know what it is, but it sounds like super cool. And the third song, When All Is Said and Done, I really like the song. Couldn't think of a lot to say about it when I was listening to it and writing stuff down. For some reason, I thought I had heard it before on a Greatest Hits album, but I was like looking at the track listing on the one I have, and no, it's not on there, so that kind of surprised me, because for some reason I thought I knew it from somewhere before I heard this album. But anyway, really like the song, really good. Fourth song, Soldiers, I think it has some really cool guitar parts and some cool drumming things, and just a cool overall atmosphere. It's got a great vocal and just a cool song overall. The fifth song, Let the Music Speak, is probably the first song that when I was listening to the album for the first time that didn't like immediately click with me, because the first four songs on this, when I listened to the album, I was just like, wow, all these songs are great. And then I hit this one, and at the time it took me kind of a while to get into the song, but I like it more now. I think it's just kind of I don't know, it's structurally seems a little bit weird to me, but I guess I don't know, I might just be crazy. But it's kind of darker, and it's got a really good vocal on it too. But just a cool song overall. The sixth song, One of Us, also a really great song. Really just love everything about it. Another one I couldn't think of too much to think or things to say about, because sometimes, I don't know, when I really like a song, sometimes I can't really think of much to say about it, because it's just like, well, just listen to it. Of course, I guess not everyone would agree. The seventh song, Two for the Price of One, kind of, this song sounds like it's on the wrong album. Like, it just sounds like it showed up for the wrong album. I feel like it's just kind of this goofy Bjorn song in the middle of all these more serious, darker songs. And I mean, like, musically and the sound of it, I feel like it does fit on the album, and it does sound like the rest of the songs on the album, but lyrically, it doesn't fit in at all. And it's got, like, goofy lyrics. I could see why people don't like it. I do like it. I think that it's catchy. And like I said before, I do like Bjorn's voice, and I like the songs that he sings, even if the lyrics are sometimes a little bit, off here and there. But it's a song that I enjoy, and I think that it's, I don't know, I guess it's kind of cool that they have all these like darker songs, and they tried to put in something kind of humorous. So this is the eighth song, Slipping Through My Fingers. Another just really great song, beautiful vocal on it. This everything about that song is really great. And then the ninth and final track, Like an Angel Passing Through My Room. It's kind of the one song on the album that doesn't really do a lot for me. Not a huge fan of the it's like a clock thing used as like I think it's used, or I'm not sure what it is, but they've got this like sound running through the background as like the rhythm track, and I think it's supposed to be like a clock or something. And that's not my favorite thing ever. But I mean, it's not a bad song. It's just not really that memorable to me because it's kind of slow. And so as a closing track, it's a little bit weak. But I'm going to give the album a 5 out of 5. In spite of that, I think the rest of it is like so strong that it doesn't matter about that last track. And this CD version actually has at least 2 great bonus tracks. Should I Laugh or Cry is a great bonus track, and I think people should definitely check that song out, whether it's on the album or not. And also Under Attack, one of the bonus tracks on this album, is probably one of my favorite ABBA songs, even though I think it was a single and not an album track, but just a great song. So The Visitors, I give it a 5 out of 5. Probably not a great place to start with ABBA since it's so different from the rest of their stuff, but I think it's definitely an album that's really good and kind of doesn't get the credit that it deserves.